Hello, I'm Alan Mills, founder of Zenator. If you work in energy, you remember Macondo Deepwater Horizon, an event that cost BP more than $65 billion and changed our industry forever. It reminded us that when complex systems aren't ready, the price is paid in money, carbon, and sometimes lives. Today, as we build the next generation of energy assets, wind, solar, hydrogen, nuclear, we cannot afford late, incomplete, or unsafe startup. Zenator provides continuous digital assurance from design to decommissioning, reducing delay, rework, and the levelized cost of electricity. The construction industry is in trouble. Studies by the Construction Industry Institute, McKinsey, and the IPA show billions are lost every year to poor productivity and delay. Data silos and manual handoffs mean major capital projects rarely finish on time or within budget. The result is rework, schedule slippage, safety risks, and escalating costs. And while oil and gas projects have historically absorbed these losses, the economics of renewables are far more fragile. Delays and inefficiencies can undermine entire investments. Across renewables, including hydrogen and carbon capture projects, more than £500 billion is invested worldwide each year, with well over £30 billion here in the UK. Yet every month lost in commissioning delays clean power, drives up cost per kilowatt hour, and adds avoidable emissions. A 10% improvement in commissioning performance, easily within reach through Zenator, can save billions annually, project after project, while lowering the LCOE and the carbon intensity over the full life of the asset. That is the opportunity Zenator addresses. Zenator brings every phase of a major capital project, from engineering and construction to commissioning and operations, into one connected digital thread. Zenator 4 and Zenator Mobile manage the project lifecycle: planning, field execution, readiness verification, and handover, with full traceability and automated constraint management. Zenator 5 and ZM Ops then carry that assurance forward into the life of the asset, enabling continuous optimization of performance, maintenance, and carbon efficiency right through to decommissioning. Proven with Chevron, ExxonMobil, and Petrofac, Zenator now extends that same discipline to the renewables and hydrogen sectors, ensuring projects not only start up faster and safer, but operate cleanly and more efficiently across assets' entire life. Think of Zenator like Amazon for fieldwork. Amazon tracks orders from click to delivery. Zenator manages all systems completion and commissioning and startup activities to final handover. It automates work packages through an authorization matrix with AI-powered constraint management and just-in-time delivery. The value of this opportunity lies right here in the gaps our competitors leave behind. The inefficiencies that drive cost overruns, schedule slippage, and safety risk are exactly what Zenator is built to eliminate. Where others stop at mechanical completion, Zenator goes further, applying AI-driven constraint management and iterative shift-sized work packaging across the entire asset lifecycle. That's how we transform lost time and wasted effort into measurable productivity gains, lower LCOE, and reduced lifecycle CO2 emissions. Zenator's immediate opportunity in the project lifecycle market through Z4 and Zenator Mobile exceeds $200 million based on established relationships with Chevron, ExxonMobil, and Petrofac. As we extend into operations and maintenance with Z5 and ZM Ops, that obtainable market grows by a further $100 million in the near term and surpasses $300 million across the full life cycle. This positions Zenator with a $300 to $400 billion global addressable market, spanning oil and gas, renewables, hydrogen, and carbon capture projects, where efficiency gains translate directly into lower LCOE and reduced CO2 emissions. Zenator operates a software-as-a-service model with subscription-based licenses for projects and recurring revenue from ongoing operations. Each project begins with Z4 and Zenator Mobile and transitions seamlessly into long-term operational use through Z5 and ZM Ops. That means every new project becomes a compounding source of revenue, generating recurring income while continuously reducing costs, carbon intensity, and operational risk across the entire asset lifecycle. Our team brings together over 40 years of commissioning and startup expertise and deep technical capability. I've spent my career leading projects for major operators and building long-term customer relationships, experience that underpins how we run the business and grow Zenator. I'm supported by an exceptional technical and advisory team, including Felix Paul, Glyn Yates, Paul Jervis, Robert McNair, and John Shearer. Together, we combine deep industry knowledge with proven delivery capability. We are raising £550,000 to bring Z4 and Zenator Mobile to commercial launch and to begin R&D on Z5 and ZM Ops, our operations and maintenance platform. Over half of the funding goes directly to final development and testing, around a quarter to advancing R&D for the next generation, and the balance to marketing, onboarding, and essential advisory support. This investment completes the foundation phase of our roadmap, delivering commercial launch of Z4 and Zenator Mobile while initiating R&D for Z5 and ZM Ops. Together, these platforms create a scalable architecture for the full lifecycle performance, reducing project waste, improving energy efficiency, and cutting emissions across major infrastructure and renewables projects. Following completion of the round, we'll submit our EIS1 application under the Knowledge-Intensive Company Pathway. Zenator's growth unfolds in two phases. Phase 1, running to 2028, commercializes Z4 and Zenator Mobile, generating SaaS, training, and consulting revenue with target multiples of 4 to 5 times. Phase 2, from 2028 to 2030 and beyond, expands into operations and maintenance with Z5 and ZM Ops, tripling our addressable market and lifting target multiples of 8 to 10 times. Together, these phases create a strong pathway to investor return, targeting exit through strategic acquisition between 2029 and 2031, when the platform's lifecycle adoption and recurring revenue are well established. The industry is ready and Zenator is proven. We're combining decades of field experience with an intelligent digital platform that transforms how projects and assets are completed, operated, and sustained. By improving productivity and reducing waste, Zenator directly supports the global drive to lower lifecycle emissions across the built environment. We welcome investors who share that vision to make full lifecycle digital assurance the new standard for safe, efficient, and sustainable performance. Thank you.